Hey guys, it's me again, Chris, and this is the second part to my holiday mishaps video. I cut it here because at this point is when I started vlogging, so I'll definitely have some video footage, I think. I'll start with the holiday to Europe in 2011, where we went for the summer solstice. In fact, we was going to go up the mountain to watch the sun not go down and then rise again. Yeah, this happened. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's midnight. No sun, but there you go. The midnight sun is out somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where the sun is, to be quite honest, considering I'm fighting these bloody bugs. Too much cloud cover and mosquitoes. I'm zapping bugs. Come on, come on. Die. Come here, come here. Oh, and then there was the tent I had. I believe I paid £20 for that pop-up tent, and it was the worst thing I've ever bought. Almost every morning there was condensation on the roof, so every time I sat up, the heat from my head would touch that condensation and it would start dripping. It was so annoying. I think only 2 nights it didn't do it. My last night in that tent was in Germany. I binned it. My next mishap was in 2012 when I went to Los Angeles. Yep, there was a mishap. During the first day I went out for a walk in the glorious sunshine. I had a Starbucks drink, I did some shopping. Can you guess what the mishap was? Yep, silly Chris forgot to put sun cream on. And this was the result. Being in the pool, just had my shower, and my head's red. Can't really tell much, but I'm feeling it now. Oh well. In 2014 when I was in Florida, I had a mishap then. Basically what happened was I set the alarm clock that was on the side for 6 o'clock in the morning, and sure enough it woke me up at 6 o'clock, well it's registered on there, but on my phone it was saying 5 AM. I'm like, huh? So I turned on the TV, that was saying 5 AM. I'm like, huh? So then I turned on my laptop to check that. That was saying 5 AM too, and I'm like, huh? Somehow the clock on the side had gone forward an hour. Therefore I was awake an hour early. And the reason I got up early was because I was going to Miami for the day, which is a 4-hour drive there, then all the excursions around, and then another 4-hour drive back. So by the time I got back to the hotel it was midnight and I was shattered. But thankfully that was the only mishap, I think. A year later in 2015 my dog Harley and I went up Scaffold Pike. It was a very, very long climb. In fact, I found out the day afterwards I could have started off on the other side of the mountain and it would have just been a 2-hour trek rather than a 5-hour trek. But that's not the mishap. The mishap is it was very hot and sunny. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to put sun cream on again. I was burnt to a crisp. Here's a picture of me the next day. Ugh. Last year, 2016, was when I was in Paris. We were using the hop-on hop-off bus to get around the city, and we managed to catch the last one just in time as it was leaving to get us back to the train station. However, because it was the last bus, it didn't go to the train station, it went back to the city centre. It's a good thing I can read maps, huh? I managed to get us back to the train station, but it didn't end there. Oh no. We were at the train station, a train came along, my brother said, "This is ours." We got on. As soon as we got on and the doors closed and it set off, my brother went, "Oh, hold on a minute, no, this isn't the right one, it's the wrong one." So we had to get off at the next station and get another train. Doesn't end there. When we got on a second train and it did say Disneyland Paris, halfway back it decided to stop and chuck everybody off the train, and they said, "Yeah, we're not going to Disneyland Paris." We don't know why, they didn't say. So we had to wait for a third train, and eventually we got back to Disneyland Paris. Oh, and there's one more mishap. While we were in Disneyland Paris, we were inside a shop and they were selling all sorts of things. In fact, let me show you them. These are some things here, and some other stuff as well. So I'm looking at those items on the shelves and I'm like, I really want them, but I've only got €50 left. My brother, this is his mistake, told me that there's an ATM outside. So of course I got the money out. Oh wait, that's not exactly a mishap, is it? It's just me not being able to control myself. Oh well. Just recently I went to New Forest. I had a mishap there. Actually, 2. I've been using this door, but this zip broke around here. I think you can, yeah, you can just make out that you can see outside. It's, well, it's breaking. Eventually I managed to get it back on and close it down, but I stopped using that door. And then there was this. My airbed. Look at how spongy it is. In fact, I'm touching floor there. So as it's deflated, that's when I rolled off my airbed. And I went this way into the door, crashed down here, and my lamp that was on here, it went right down into my eye. Right here, in fact, that woke me up. I got my phone out, put the front facing camera on, had a look. Sure enough, I saw that, and when I touched it, blood came off on my finger, and I'm like, ugh, blooming airbed. As you can see, it's practically healed now. Hopefully I'll have no more holiday mishaps. I've got to book another holiday yet first anyway. And there you go, that's my holiday mishaps. If you guys have got any holiday mishaps that you'd like to share, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And now it's time for me to go. Thanks for watching and subscribing if you have. Until the next time, peace out. Actually, I should include another mishap from the recent holiday. Was trying to get home in traffic. Apart from the times where I have to stop to let Harley out of the car, it should usually take about 4 hours to get home. It took me 6. Thanks to dual carriageways becoming singles, lots and lots of rain, oh, and roadworks. Lots of roadworks. You'd think they'd just do one little stretch of a road at a time, not causing any traffic whatsoever. But no, they have to have cones for miles and miles and miles, and eventually when you do see somebody working, it's a small stretch of road.